What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Thursday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. It is a good morning, even though it's absolutely lashing it down. It is a good morning. Whether you're watching on IGTV, Facebook or YouTube, it is a pleasure to have you here and appreciate you taking the time out to view the content, so thank you. Apologies if the fucking rain's wrecking your head in the speaker. I can't stop the rain, can I? Apologies. Let's move on. What reads something I noticed posted yesterday on Ripple Insights. I only saw it late last night, so I just thought I'll read through it on a video today. The XRP Ledger fostering industry performance and innovation. David Schwartz. As blockchain and digital asset technologies mature, we are seeing tangible use cases emerge. Entrepreneurs and businesses are solving real problems across numerous industries, payments, capital markets, gaming, media, and more. Yet the ongoing debates regarding the proper path for decentralized digital assets and blockchain technologies cripple the speed of innovation. Amid these debates, we've lost sight of what decentralization actually means. And more importantly, we've confused the true purpose and value different assets and blockchain technologies offer for solving different real-world problems. For these new technologies to have lasting impact, we as an industry must begin to recognize the value their inherent differences offer. Embrace the ways to interoperate between blockchains and think less about our fieldom and more about what we will set out to achieve in the first place: incorruptible digital ledger systems that record transactions in sequence for anything deemed valuable. For anything deemed valuable. I mean, I'm going to say that one more time. Incorruptible digital ledger systems that record transactions in sequence for anything deemed valuable. With this lens, we should take a fresh look at the digital asset XRP and the XRP Ledger, the unique value they offer, where forward progress is happening on the ledger today, and what lies ahead for this technology. He goes on to what is XRP and the XRP Ledger. So for maybe a little layman's noob explanation here, but XRP is a decentralized digital asset. It was built specifically to solve problems within global payments. It is fast, reliable, and scalable. XRP's utility as the best digital asset for payments separates it from any other digital asset and blockchain technology. The XRP Ledger is the backbone of XRP. It keeps a record of XRP ownership and provides a secure mechanism for executing financial transactions and managing assets and accounts. It relies on a democratic consensus mechanism to order transactions, one that no single party can control. If you go to Ripple Insights, you can actually click the consensus mechanism. It seems to be a link. Go and follow that if you want to look more into how it actually works and what the consensus mechanism actually is. But the ledger makes it easier for anyone to run a validator and use a consensus to approve new transactions. As a result, more people can participate and transactions typically settle within a few seconds. This design was driven by the payments use case, where rapid and cheap transactions finality addresses real use needs. That's a misprint. And cheap transactions finally addresses the use. Yeah, you typoed there, you cunt. In contrast, blockchains based on proof of work. Ooh, proof of work doesn't work for the Internet of Value. With different considerations when it comes to attributes such as finality and speed. Those are the most advanced hardware and the cheapest energy sources have come to dominate the processes by choosing which transactions to execute, and maintaining a decentralized ledger in this way has proven expensive and slow. Consensus has shown the opposite. The XRP ledger has become more decentralized over time and can complement other blockchain technologies by offering fast, inexpensive transactions. Whoa! The current state of the XRP ledger. Since the creation of XRP ledger in 2012, the number of settled ledgers has exceeded 50 million. Hundreds of validated nodes are participating on the network, and advanced real-time censorship detection mechanisms are ensuring the integrity of the network. More than 150 diverse validator nodes guarantee fairness and neutrality on the XRP ledger a day. Participants retain the freedom to change their unique node list and the corresponding validator nodes that they trust. Every user is the ultimate authority over the code their server runs and the rules under which it operates. This means that no single entity can decide which transactions succeed or fail, and no one can alter a transaction after it is added to the ledger. As a result, no transaction submitted to the XRP ledger has ever been discriminated against or censored, unlike proof-of-work systems where the transaction executed in each block are solely determined by the preferences of a single miner. The XRP ledger was designed to prevent censorship of any kind. For example, a validator node's servers also have the ability to automatically detect attempts to censor transactions and issue warnings of the transactions that may have been missed. Ooh. If a server believes a transaction should have been included in a closed ledger after several rounds of consensus, and the validators that attempted to censor the transaction would be simply blacklisted and ignored. You're a bad actor, blood. Do you know what I mean? Importantly, because an attempt to censor a transaction would require a corrupt majority quickly being detected and merely result in those who attempted the censoring no longer being listened to. It is not expected that such an attempt would ever occur, and to date none has. This trust and impartiality built into the XRP ledger are just some of the reasons why exchanges, wallets and applications continue to build on it. So the value of XRP and the XRP ledger today. The XRP ledger was designed to provide a robust feature set for grounding XRP, settling payments and exchanging digital assets of all kinds. Developers continue to innovate with core improvements in decentralization, security, reliability, as well as new features to improve things like account management and off-ledger scaling. Today, the XRP ledger transactions settle in just 3 seconds. Companies turn to the digital asset XRP and the XRP ledger for speed, cost, reliability and neutrality. These unique characteristics are vital for developers and entrepreneurs looking to solve real problems, from cross-border transactions and micropayments to decentralized finance apps and more. For example, at Ripple, we use XRP to instantly settle international payments through our global payments network, RippleNet. In this way, we're offering financial institutions an alternative to pre-funding and traditional correspondent banking systems and their users a better global payments experience. Oh yes! Other businesses using XRP and the XRP ledger in content monetization payments and even in the music industry are Coil, Puma Browser, XRP Tipbot, CoinGate, Raised in Space Enterprises. The real problems are being solved with XRP and the XRP ledger across industries ripe for change. This is just the beginning. Fostering innovation for tomorrow with unique speed, reliability and scalability. XRP and the XRP ledger are built to foster continued innovation across the industry. Improvements to address resource consumption and increase the ledger's robustness and attack resistance are in the works. The community is working to release a continued stream of new features aimed at supporting micropayments and emerging decentralized finance use cases. We encourage developers and entrepreneurs interested in creating solutions through blockchain technology to start building on the XRP ledger. Today we invite you to share your thoughts. Well, my thoughts on that is, oh fucking yes. I said at DLTCon, guys, you're going to build your own personal ledger and all that one day. It's likely better to do it on Hyperledger. I mean, if you can go and learn how to build on top of XRP, you are rocking. You are rocking. That, Mr. David Schwartz, was a very good read. I don't know whether it was a typo or whether it's me just not being able to read at 5:45 in the morning. But yeah, I lost my head in a bit of that. Felt like the word just wasn't spelt right, but it's probably me just not being able to say it right with my daft accent. So, it just moves on all the time, doesn't it? It just keeps moving and it keeps moving. It's down at... It's... See, this is what I meant a while ago when I was trying to say I don't care too much about the price at the moment. I mean, I care that it gains value in the long run. But as long as it's over $1, until it's over $1, sorry, I'm more interested in the technology and the use cases and the utility that's going to push it over $1. And then when it's over $1, they can be like, woo, and we're just waiting for the new ATH, yeah? So it's about staying a little patient, guys, but I know there are a couple more stories on that Ripple Insights. If I can't read one off later on, I'll drop it in the morning. People on the YouTube going on about me saying it's on sale and all that and blah, blah, blah. You've lost thousands. Mate, get a grip. Get a fucking grip. Yeah? If you've lost a couple of grand at the moment, you're down a couple of grand at the moment on several £1,000 or dollars worth of assets, and you're down at a few grand or a couple of grand at the moment, it's fuck all, mate. It's fuck all. Get a grip. Get a grip. Because if you're hoping that them fucking XRP or whatever crypto you're holding eventually becomes worth millions, and you see a 20% dip, or even 15%, and you're 1 million, 15% on 1 million, you're seeing it go down 150 grand. So get a fucking grip and get used to it, bro. Get used to it. Because the losses you're seeing at the moment ain't shit compared to what you're going to see in the future when it fucking corrects from God knows how many $100 back down, and you fucking else, you know what I mean? Almost 100 grand down now, not just a few. So get a grip, man. Yeah. Live long and hodl, guys. Got to go and pick my mate up for work, but live long and hodl. Enjoy what's left of your week's payday for most of us tomorrow. So yeah, another little bag goes in the main bag, done it. But you know the score, you know the scripts. We love crypto, we love XRP, and we love you. Fuck yeah, health and happiness to you and yours. Peace.